pretty girl. My name is Kay and I make beauty and lifestyle content here on YouTube. And today is maintenance day, literally my favorite day of the week. Once a week, I do a full body everything hair maintenance. We have a pretty solid maintenance vlog. Just did all the things that make me feel refreshed and just ready to just start a brand new week. But yeah, these are just some of the things that I do just to stay maintained and just get myself together, and they've been working for me. I've been doing these for the past few years, and one thing that I can say is I've definitely reaped some of the benefits from a consistent routine. For all the products that I use, I'll have them linked in my Amazon storefront and the description box for convenience. If you want to spend maintenance day with me, then keep on watching. Starting off with my nails. I always start my maintenance day off with my nails. I'm not going to talk too much about the breakdown of my nails because I do have a full gel X tutorial on this exact set that I recently did and should be up right after this video, so definitely go and check that out if you want full deets and a full breakdown of how I get this nail design. But I just want something a little bit festive because Christmas is in a few days and I wanted to celebrate. I'll definitely give that a check out and all of my other gel X tutorials if you don't mind. I feel like honestly once my nails are done, I definitely feel like the world makes sense again. I find that doing my nails is very peaceful to me. Even though it helps me to remain like well maintained, I do find that it's very therapeutic and like challenges my creativity in a way that's not necessarily makeup. So I've been doing my nails for the past year and I've definitely gotten better, and it's definitely one of my favorite things to do. I look forward to nail day. I probably do my nails more than the average person. Now people get their nails done like every 2 to 3 weeks. I change my nails between every week or every 2 weeks just because it's something that I like doing and it brings me a lot of peace. But yeah, I take out some time out my day every other week to make sure that my nails are done, and whether it be a creative style or whether it be a very simple to do, I just really enjoy them. And having your nails done is a clear-cut way, or like one of the best ways to look and feel put together. So I would highly recommend, if you want to learn how to do them by yourself, then you've definitely found the right page. Now onto my favorite part of maintenance day, which is wash day and hairstyling day. As you guys can see, I had a quick weave in earlier and I was excited to take this out. Had it in for about 2 weeks, which is around the longest time I've had a style over the past year, but finally decided to take her down and have a brand new hairstyle, especially for Christmas time. I've had an interesting journey with my hair this year. I've put my hair through multiple styles that I never thought that I would have, and as somebody who has grown up playing it extremely safe with hairstyles, I definitely experienced a lot more with my hair coming into like 24, 25, and I must say that I thoroughly have enjoyed it. I really have. I was a part of the I would never put heat on my natural curl brigade earlier this year until I started wearing like more sew-ins. I really pushed myself and really experimented with styles like sew-ins, quick weaves, flip-ins, behind the hairline sew-ins, which I'm now very popular for. My wash days, just learning my hair, what my hair likes, my hair type, figuring out exactly what my hair needs to remain healthy, and just like not worrying about it because hair grows back. I think that growing up I had this unhealthy attachment to always wanting to have like the best hair, but now I'm just doing what I like, and you know, if damage occurs I can just cut it off and start over, or I can just continue to just do whatever. You know, I definitely redefined what my hair meant to me in the season in 2024. My hair is definitely now attached to my self-care routine. After yapping you guys' head off, I'm just continuing to take down my braids. This takedown process took way longer than it needed to, but just took down my braids, make sure I gave my hair a good detangle, and now it's time for my favorite part, which is actually washing my hair. My hair has been sitting in those braids for about 2 weeks, so we definitely needed a good detox. So I went in with all of my favorite like scalp detoxing products. I went in first with the Briogeo Scalp Revival, and then I also went in with the Scalp Jelly Cleanser, which is actually my 2 favorite products for detoxing my hair. And I had to get all of that extra like oil, gunk, and especially that dissolver solvent thing. That made my hair so greasy, so it felt so good to actually like be washing my hair again. Once I rinsed all of that out, I went in with my favorite shampoo at the moment, which is the Fenty hair one. I've been really enjoying that one. It's very hydrating and it just leaves my hair feeling clean but not stripped, which is exactly what I needed. In terms of hair maintenance, I wash my hair every single week without fail. I just do like a regular wash, condition, call it a day. But every 2 weeks, I do the full wash, deep condition, blow dry, trim my ends, all of that. And I feel like that schedule works for me in terms of my lifestyle. I like to wash my hair every week, and every 2 weeks I do the whole deep condition and everything. And I do find that my hair has maintained a good amount of health and it's revived itself faster with this routine. And it has been manageable for me since I change my hair so often. Now that my hair is all washed and clean, we're gonna move on to the styling of my hair. But before we style, a little bit of like undercare maintenance. I love using the Fenty Comeback Kit. It's perfect for whenever I put my hair through very damaging hairstyles, especially heat styling. So I just put that in my hair, let it dry a little bit, and then I get prepared for my favorite low maintenance style, which is perfect in the terms of maintenance day because I love doing styles on my hair that take little to no effort, and this one absolutely takes like zero effort on my part. To start, you just want to part out like a perimeter of like your leave out. This could be as thin or as thick as you would like. I personally for this style like to do 2 anchor braids that go right across like where the leave out is, and this is where your wig is going to stay. And I find that I have the best hold and the best like longevity with this style. These are very sloppy braids. Please don't think that you have to be the best braider. I was very lazy and didn't detangle my hair properly, but I just put my hair in some lazy braids, and once that was all braided up, then we go in and apply the wig. And you can use an old lace wig, you can use an old U-part wig. I just have old lace front wigs and I find that just works best for me. From there, just gonna apply the wig as normal. Please not be scared of the lace. You're literally sewing it and punching it up, so you're not gonna see it anyway, but you're just gonna sew the wig onto the anchor braid. And my anchor braid goes all the way around my head, so I sew all the way around my head. And once that's done, essentially the installation process is finished. The style is so easy. The most time consuming part I would say is definitely styling, because I style this the way I would style my own natural hair. Depending on how well your curls blend with the extensions that you have in or the wig, I'd say styling becomes even easier. The style takes me, I want to say like 15 to 20 minutes max, but I promise you, whenever I do this style, I look so like clean and put together. I get so many compliments on it. It's just one of those styles. If you struggle from heat damage like me, I would definitely say a diffuser can and will be your best friend. I just diffuse the hair after styling it. Oh, and for styling, I did use the Mielle Honey and Pomegranate Mousse. I think that's the only thing that I used to style this hair. And then I diffused it to about 80% dry, I want to say. But yeah, it's just, I really just made sure to diffuse mostly the front just to give my hair just a little bit of texture. So it's not 100% dry, and that's why I kind of did a lot of volume on the top, because I want the hair to be very big. But over the next, I want to say the next few hours, it's gonna fully dry and leave a little bit of frizz. I didn't do a full smoothing like routine just because I didn't want super uniform like unified curls. This piece is probably so wet, so I'm going to diffuse maybe this piece right here. But for the most part, I would say the hair is about 85% dry. All that's left to do are the edges, which I'm gonna be very minimal edges. The whole point of the style is to be very effortless, minimal. I can wake up, do my hair, I don't have to worry about sleekness, anything like that. Probably gonna throw some edge control on the edges, but for the most part, this is what it looks like. Okay, on the train of just maintenance, I normally do my eyebrows, especially when I have curly looks, just because I like a thicker brow. I'm gonna tint our eyebrows just for a little bit. It's not gonna do much, but it's just gonna darken up my hairs because my brow hairs are very light compared to my natural hair color, and my eyebrows aren't as dense. So I do tend to fill them in on a day-to-day, but just to give them a little bit more help, I always tend to do a little bit of like just dark deepening them just a tad bit. Okay, just for reference, I do want to say that I normally use a brow tinting kit. I got it from Amazon. I use it. That's the only brow tint that I use on my eyebrows. Fortunately though, I ordered the dark brown, but they ended up sending the medium brown instead. So I'm not gonna wait another week or whatever for it to get here. So I'm just gonna use jet black hair dye. This is what I used to use before I started using brow tint, and it never gave me any adverse reaction. So it's what I call on whenever I can't exactly do the brows that I normally know, but they do fine enough. I highly recommend just use a brow kit. I do have the one that I use, and I have it linked so you guys can give it a try because it's fairly affordable. So yeah, please try not to use this method. I'm just putting a little disclaimer because hair dye is really not the solution. Just gonna zoom in a little bit. That's kind of what I go for right there. Nothing too crazy. I might not like the latter minutes, then I put a little bit at the top, but I tend to leave it just like that because I feel like that just looks fine on its own. So I just finished wiping them off. They're a little darker. Again, I don't have the thickest eyebrows in the world, so I didn't expect them to like fully tint, but it just gives me a darker hue when I do my eyebrows. It just looks a lot better. So yeah, it's something very, very, very minute, but I promise you it makes such a difference, especially if you love doing eyebrows like me. Now that we're done, we're gonna move on to this face care. Definitely have some hair here on my little mustache area that needs to go. Definitely need to do a full skincare routine. It's been a while since we've done like a resurfacing mask, just the whole shipment. So we're gonna go to the bathroom really quickly, and then let's get started on this face me. Okay, we'll go to the bathroom. I threw in a little headband just because we're gonna be doing a lot of face work today. Once a week I mean granted I do my skincare routine twice a day every day, but once a week on maintenance day I do something that has a little extra oomph, and I do just really take care of my skin. It's really the masks that do it, but I'm gonna run you guys through all the things that I do just to maintain myself once a week or every other week, just depending on the type of week I'm having. The first thing is hair removal. Hi. Hello. How you doing? Ready for maintenance day? All right, down. First thing that I do is hair removal. At first I used a dermaplane around my mouth, but I found that this is so much better. This is the Flamingo facial hair removal cream. I find that this works so much better, and sometimes I don't want to dermaplane my entire face. To me, this just gets the good and right amount of hair off. Plus, whenever I dermaplane, I never fully get all the hair off around the sides of my mouth. And this is the side that tends to look a lot darker because there's hair. So I just apply a little bit of this facial removal cream, and it's meant for sensitive skin to help get rid of all that extra hair. You're supposed to leave it on for 5 to 10 minutes. I don't know if you can apply it like a mask and put it all over your face, but my problem areas is just around my mouth. I just apply a very generously thick layer, and I know I look insane right now, but I promise you, like, you do this every other week. Whenever I do it, my makeup leaves the best. You're supposed to leave this for 5 to 10 minutes. I tend to leave it for 7 just because I feel like that's a good sweet spot. And this works the best, especially for my skin type. We're gonna let this sit for 7 minutes, and then we're gonna come back and then wipe it all off because I know that we look crazy. Okay, so it's been about 7 minutes. We're just gonna wipe all of this off, and I swear every time I do it I can see a legitimate difference. Like, mouth area brightens so much. I don't know what it is, and you can even see the hair coming off of it. I will say that it does make my skin pretty sensitive, so I have to be very careful with my skincare afterwards. I do this every other week, so basically like twice a month, and all of the hair is gone from this area, and it just makes my skin a lot better. I don't know, I just feel like it just makes my skin look so much brighter. I struggle with hyperpigmentation specifically in this area, so I feel like it worked perfectly. I'm gonna do a quick skincare routine. I'm not gonna run you guys through every single product that I use, but for cleansers, I've been using the Matcha Cleanse from Tatcha, the Tier Hydro Boost Enzyme Powder Wash. This is a powder. I would just chuck the powder right in there. And it's a very fine powder, so it doesn't have a lot of exfoliating properties. Mix them together and then just do a quick wash of my face. Now that my face is all clean, I'm gonna go in with a face mask. My favorite mask at the moment is from Clarins. This is their Intensive Facial Lift Mask. On maintenance day, I normally do 2 masks, but I would always start off with this one because I need something that be very like resurfacing. I look a bit questionable. I'm gonna let this sit for about 10 minutes, come back, wash this off, and then we're gonna go in with our final mask. I'm gonna do our thing and be right back. Okay, face is all clean. So now I'm gonna go in with my second mask, which is this one. I do not recommend if you have extremely sensitive skin, or if you are scared of a little bit of pain or tingle on your face, this I keep in the box just because it's that strong. This is the Drunk Elephant TLC Sukari Baby Facial Resurface and Reveal Mask. This little portion of my face right here has a little bit of like irritation, so I'm not gonna put it right there, but this mask does such a great job of making your skin just feel brand new. I'm gonna take a little bit of this, like literally that much. This does make your skin like tingle and prickle, but I promise you, like the skin that's left afterwards, because essentially like eats away dead skin cells, and ever since I started using it, I'm like, okay, I see a difference. I'm currently on week 3 of using it, so I'm like, okay, it does sting. It does sting. So I'm kind of preparing myself for that, but just put a little bit in areas that I feel could use a little bit of resurfacing. Really focuses on my nose, and then I do a little bit on my cheeks, on the outer parts of my face, not the places that I put the face removal. So anywhere that I want this mask kind of like eat away at those dead skin cells, I leave this on for only 10 minutes just because I feel like my skin isn't too bad. It tingles for like all of like 2 or like 5 seconds, and then after that it goes away. We're gonna come back, wash it off, and then do the final step of like my skin routine. Last step of my skincare routine is using a resurfacing peel. I got this one from Origins. This is their Utopia Refining Apple Peel. I don't use this often. I try to use it twice or even sometimes 3 times a week. Really just and do it, but now I have to clean all this up. You only need a little bit, and I'm just gonna wipe over my skin. This is one of those like leave-on peels. Over time, it helps to refine the skin. I love using it just as like a finisher step because it really does help to like bring your best skin forward. We're done with the skin, we're gonna move on to the teeth, because a big part of maintenance is making sure that you keep your smile good. I always get compliments on my smile, so I'm gonna show you guys how I did it. Outside of brushing regularly, I always go with a set of whitening strips. These are the Crest 3D whitening strip. I save these ones for once a month, but for my weeklies, I use the Innapro from Amazon because they do not leave my teeth sensitive, and we're gonna go with these today. Only problem is they're green. They look absolutely insane when you put them on. They're literally green. They look insane. We're gonna be using them today. I look insane. I look pretty ugly with them on, but trust, after the 30 minutes, I have the whitest smile known to man, so it's a price I'm willing to pay. For the next 30 minutes, I'm gonna have green teeth, and I'll see you guys once the 30 minutes are up. This is the price of beauty maintenance. Okay, as you guys can see, my smile is visibly brighter. I promise you, those Innopros, you may look crazy, but the smile speaks for itself. And you literally cannot put a filter on this. Like, look how nice and bright and white. I love doing this once a week just because like seeing how just like I think I have such an amazing smile, and just for it to be like extra white and pretty. Teeth whitening strip's just gonna do it every single time, and I love including this as a part of my maintenance routine simply because like it just elevates. I don't know. Having a white smile takes you very far in life, and I promise you, you will not regret it. This is what my smile looks like. Hey guys, that is it for my maintenance day. This is everything that makes up a maintenance day for me. These are all the things that I just do to attain some self-care, to maintain myself, take care of myself, and just refresh myself. So yeah, everything that I use will be linked to either my Amazon storefront or in the description box down below. Thank you so much for spending this maintenance / self-care day with me. If there's anything that you probably want to implement from watching this video, let me know. If there's anything that you think I should implement into my self-care maintenance routine, definitely let me know. If you want to see more videos like this, then subscribe, and as always, I'll see you guys later. Bye, pretty girl.